Okay, I was going to do the fake Lego stuff, but I don't have time and I will just do this instead. So it's another one of these. I think I mentioned that I was going to get this before. A whole bunch of stuff just fell off the shelf. Anyway, but the point is, let's just do this. I'm pretty sure I haven't done this one. Like, I couldn't really remember if I had or not. Like, I think I hadn't. So I did another one recently of the same series. So that's where I got a bit confused. But I don't think I've ever got like this chain thing. Like, what if I have them? Like, I looked at this and like I haven't got the picnic thing and I haven't done the chain thing. I would have remembered those. I think I would. So, but it's really hard to tell because they kind of usually have the same theme. And look, it's got little dog with spots on it. So, pretty sure I haven't done this one. But it is kind of like, well, you can't remember. So, maybe they're getting a bit generic. Oh, and it's not even a real, I thought it was a printed piece, but it's not. It's a sticker piece. So that makes me feel like, well, that's why I don't remember it, do I? Well, it's too late now. I'm gonna have to do it. Like, I'm sure I haven't done it. Like, I should have checked before I did this. Like, that's the good thing about doing this channel, right? Is you can make documentation for all of your silly things. Well, I can, not your things. Look, he's lost his head already. Oh my gosh. It's a pretty violent place to be on this desk. So let's get this done. I don't know why I thought. Hold on. I don't know why I thought this was going to be quick, because it doesn't look like it's going to be. Just throwing everything. I don't really understand what the second bag was. I could have put that all in one bag. But here we go. I'm going to have to cough a bit. I am feeling much better today, and I've finally got something stressful sorted out, as I'm pretty sure I have. You never know. So that's like stress relief, so I can have a little bit more of a happy time. And I was quite productive today, I have to say, so that was a good thing. Which is why I want to go to sleep real soon, because I want to have an early night, because getting up early does actually help a lot. I have to get back to my old ways of getting up super early, so that's why I'm rushing through this thing. She hasn't got her hair, so I'm going so fast she's not even going to have any hair. Her hair's right here. Just relax, calm down. I was kidding. It was a joke. Let's just do this. So this goes here and there. Well, I did it wrong. I could do a little game. I could just look at the second page and never look at the first, but that's just not going to be that exciting. Actually, it probably would work fine. So I have to make sure I don't knock the camera, because I'm wearing a silly animal hat with an elephant one where it's got a trunk and it hits things. So if you hear anything knocking against stuff, it's an elephant. I'm pretty sure I haven't done this, because I would have remembered this Vet 03. This is like the third vet thing that they've ever made. I'm pretty sure they make like 1,000 vet things. Anything that's got, what's her name in it? Olivia. Probably has 1,000 vets. Andrea. Stephanie, all of them, I don't know, they all like animals. Who doesn't like animals? I like animals. I almost thought about adopting an old cat with no teeth, but didn't. So I'm still thinking about it. Now that I've got the one major stressful thing sorted out, then I might think about getting a cat again. But it has to be an old cat. I kind of just wanted an abandoned stray, but not an abandoned stray, just a stray cat like I had before. Because I like you know, cats that don't like any other people. They just like me, or they don't like me, but they tolerate me, and that's fine, as long as they don't tolerate anybody else at all. And then that's worse. All right, so here we go. So anyway, yeah, that whole animal hats thing. I keep wearing animal hats whenever I interact with people, and it's kind of like they probably think I'm a bit silly. But they keep you warm, your head warm in the winter. They were not too hot. Like, I don't like beanies because they make my head too hot and I can't think properly. But the animal ones keep your ears warm. But they're not too hot for some reason. Like, they're just not made of wool. I like cotton things because they don't get too hot. So that's another true story, and you've learned a lot about me today. So I feel we've all grown. So these are not pink. These are actually that sort of. They do remind me of something from my childhood, but I can't remember what it is. Something I had looked like that colour, which you cannot tell on this camera, and there's no point talking about it. And it looks orange to me. Is it actually orange, or is it the colour that I think it is? It's the colour that I think it is, but the light makes it look orange. Oh my gosh. Isn't light and optics and stuff like that all very fascinating? So now we are going to go to the next bit, which is going to use one of those, and I'm going to use one of those. I'm going to stick that on the front. Oh, I forgot the pick-a-brick stuff. I could have done the pick-a-brick things, because there's some pretty cool things in the pick-a-brick. And that little heart thing has reminded me exactly of what the cool things might possibly be. But we'll do that tomorrow. But we'll have to see. And I'm finally going to get around to doing some other things, other Lego sets that are just sitting there not being used. But so many things there, and I want to do stuff on my other channel, so I don't know if I'm going to make so many videos. But I am getting better at publishing the videos for this channel, so... but I lost a subscriber and then gained a subscriber. Like, what's up with that? And my other channel, which I haven't put a video on for such a long time, just gets subscribers every so often. And I'm like, oh, that's making me feel really, really bad. So I've got plans. But it's much easier just to do things on this channel, because you can just sit down and make things. And that's what I'm doing right now. I am making a thing. This thing is being made as we speak. So, yeah. I have almost cancelled my Amazon Prime subscription because I've run out of things to watch. But then I started watching what's it called? Jack Ryan. I think it's called. I think so. Which got me confused at first, because I kept confusing it with Jack Reacher. And I'm like, oh, is this the one? I was like, oh, it's like the version of like the Jack Reacher thing, but without Tom Cruise. But it's not. It's Jack Ryan. Which is like the version of like Harrison Ford without Harrison Ford. And then I realized I haven't actually seen, well, I can't actually remember anything about Patriot Games or the other one, Clear and Present Danger. So I have to watch those now at some point after I finish watching the Jack Ryan TV series with what's his name on it, guy from Quiet Place, and Emily Blunt's husband, who's quite cool. Right. I can't remember how to say his last name, and I can't actually remember his first name, so I'm not even going to bother trying to say anything. Next, we're going to put these little drink bottle things on. And this car has turned out pretty good, hasn't it? It's nice and quick. And I like the fact, I don't know if I don't like the fact, it doesn't make any sense at all, but her walkie-talkie or communication device of some form has a heart on it, which is like, maybe it's not actually meant to be a walkie-talkie, maybe it's a resuscitation device. This is a defibrillator, however you say that word. And I just coughed again, and it's a very cute one with an aerial, as they such things maybe should not be. So next we have to put I dropped something on the floor. Hopefully that wasn't a Lego piece that I need, but we'll find out later. Now I have to get the chain, and I've got to get my collection of chains so I can make my I give up saying words. The funny sculpture things with the 3 chains on it. That was the plan. That's why I got like chains before for something. This is a very long chain. I need to get more of these. Maybe I should just buy a couple of these sets. Actually, I can't, because there was only 2 left in the shop. I haven't actually checked in other shops. It was only in the shop where I go to get all my cheap Lego. And unfortunately, all the stuff that was on Reduced to Clear hasn't gone down in price. So I'm really hoping at some point they will. Maybe they won't right now, because right now in New Zealand, it's the school holidays for 2 weeks. And that finishes in a few days. And I was supposed to be doing school holiday program stuff today, but I didn't, because I had to sort out stressful things, which I didn't really actually have to. I could have actually gone to work. It wouldn't have made any difference. It still would have got sorted out, because I wasn't really doing anything. But look what's coming up next. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this before. It's a semicircle one of these things. Like, look at that piece. That's amazing. When did they introduce this one? Why did they introduce this one? It has some uses. Look at that. That's quite neat. I'm glad they introduced that one. I feel like this is one of those pieces that you just start off. This is like the first time you see it. I see it, and then it's going to like grow in popularity, and it's just going to show up in every set for the next couple of years. It's like that, thing that people like to use. I do feel like maybe I have done. No, I don't feel like. No, I know this piece is giving it away that I haven't done this one. Just like, it feels like looking at this. Like, didn't I do this at some point? Didn't I look at this and say, oh, the sticker, maybe I should put it on? But then I didn't put the sticker on. But no, because I would have noticed the silly semicircle thing, and I've never had one of those. So I'm feeling confident that I didn't waste my money on getting a set that I already had. And look, you get a green heart. Oh my gosh, a green heart. That's why they wanted the round thing. Yeah, that's pretty clever. Look at that. Fits in smoothly and nicely. In fact, you could actually, those are really useful pieces. I can just see like so many heart-shaped creations coming out of that. Just put like a square one there and two little half ones there. It's perfect. Anyway, we've done that the right way around, I think, and now we've got to get these things on. So we must hurry because I really want to go to sleep. And that can go. I'm actually not tired, but I just feel like I want to keep my routine of going to sleep earlier than I normally would. Any other time in history, I would already I'd be fine. I'd be like, I've got hours to go, but not today. Right, that one goes there. That one goes there. Speaking of Quiet Place, it's still on at the cinemas in New Zealand, so I might go along and see it because I kind of wanted to go see it, but then I lost interest. But now I do want to go see it. But then it's kind of like, what's a scary film? I don't know if I like going to see scary films at the movies, because that's the way they are. You know, they're scary. I don't really like scary films. Except if I can watch them slowly at home. But I did like the first one, so that's good. And the bits that I've watched of it aren't scary. They're just like, you know, monsters. Monsters aren't scary. So there you go. So I've been reading a lot. Well, I haven't a lot, but I'm on to my 5th one now of Goosebumps books. So, because I can't even remember if I mentioned it on this channel, but my dad had a whole pile of them, and I just took them and was going to give them all away to opportunity shops, and which I did give away a bunch of them, and then I thought, well, before I give away the remainder, I might just read one to see what they're all about. And so there you go, and I thought, well, what the heck, I'll just read the whole bunch because they don't take very long. Because they are children's books. And sorry if you're children and you're reading this and you're like, hey, that book took me a long time. Sorry. Just sorry. But yeah, so, but there's monsters in that, and they're all very silly. And it always seems to end on a very silly note. But here it is. Look at this piece. Look at this piece. Have I ever had one of these before? Look at that. I don't know. But it's hard to tell. Maybe I have had one, but not in this colour. They're not normally this shaped. Words are hard. So that goes there. So there are some interesting pieces in different colours in this one. Like there's this brown one of these drink bottle tops. I'm not too sure if I had that before. And of course there was the green heart, which was neatos. That one goes there. And just chuck some random flowers on. Oh, I suppose I should do it properly. So that one goes there. Wait, they're all pink. Where's the other flowers? Wait, I don't have any red flowers. Oh no, this is not a red flower. It's a darker pink flower, right? So this flower here, I was confused. Dark pink, and a white one. And go there. It's close enough. Who cares? I do not. That goes. I must have had this before. No, I haven't had this before. I'm pretty sure I've never seen this piece before. So that's neat. That's a new novel enterprise for us to endeavour in, and that goes there, and it falls apart just like that. Oh, it's got to go onto here first. So don't actually know how it goes on. It goes like that, I think. Okay, that's fine. It's got some action. How come my one looks different? I've done it wrong. Maybe this piece has to be turned around. Oh, it's very easy to fix, isn't it? Not a hassle. Okay, so it goes like that, and then quickly I have to finish off the waterfall and cover up the secrets, the magician's secrets. Oh, look at that. If only people knew this wasn't a real waterfall. And that goes there. And which reminds me of the funny joke from pitch meetings about the original Quiet Place movie, where he makes a point about when they go to the... Oh, where's this piece? Oh, when they go to the waterfall so they can talk and scream and stuff because the monsters can't hear. And he's like, you know, what kind of frame of mind do you have to be? And to try that out for the first time, and that's true, like, if you have no idea whether or not the monsters can hear you, it's probably not a good idea to be yelling and screaming. So, let's finish off with a sandwich and a bone. I think it's kind of unhygienic to keep your sandwich next to the bone for the dog, because the dog's going to eat that or lick that. I know they're very small and cute, but whoa, another thing dropped on the floor. My gosh. And now we have to put the dog on here, and the dog goes on the thing. Well, that's a bit silly. Goes on the picnic. Like, that's even worse. Why would you put your dog on the picnic thing? They're going to make it all messy and doggy like. Not a big dog fan, so not going to get any positive comments coming out of me about dogs. But this is quite a cute little dog. The Lego ones are fine. So we've finished. I think we have used all the pieces correctly. We get a free extra heart and one of these. So some neat little leftover pieces. And this is supposed to go... I don't understand this. Is she trying to pull the tree over? Is she a vet? What kind of vet pulls trees over? It's like, I'm only here for the animals. Wait, oh no, I get it. The dog has been trapped by the tree, and she's going to rescue the dog by pulling the tree back up again. That doesn't make any sense. What's on the front of the box? Well, it tells you here. Okay, so tree has fallen down on her sandwich. Well, that would explain everything. One doesn't look as cool as that. I think I've done something wrong. So she can save her sandwich. Don't worry about the dog. It's the sandwich you've got to save. So that was quite fun. That's quite a good little set with some neat little pieces, which I'm sure will show up in the future things. And some cool characters. They're very everybody's very shiny this season, aren't they? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of shiny outfits going on. This doesn't really look like the kind of stuff I'd go to a picnic in. But, maybe they did in like the 80s or 90s. Nobody went to the picnics and shiny things like this in the 80s and 90s. But there you go. They're not. She doesn't look anywhere near as shiny in the picture. She looks shiny-ish, but she doesn't look. It looks like they changed the color of her outfit. They were like, well, no, we can't have one shiny. They've got to both be shiny, and she's actually shinier than her. So, strange. Something to think about. Definitely something to think about. So, there you go. So, good little set. Quite fun. Quite cheap, but you get some cool figures and you get some cool pieces. So, this gets the thumbs up from me. You can't really tell. And also, she could have a shark. Everything is better with a hammerhead shark. So, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, whatever. Bye-bye.